Hi FlossTube, I'm Joy.
I'm Emma Kay.
And we're the Carolina Stitchers. And today is a special edition. It's Thursday, December 21st. And we're going to play WIPGO this year.
It's exciting. Sorry, I had to get across. Went earthquake.
Well, we might dump y'all in the floor first, but then we'll carry on with our WIPGO because nothing stops us, you know. We'll do a very brief update and tell you guys that our new grandson arrived last night. So that's super exciting, and everyone's doing great. So we're super happy about that. But this is about WIPGO, and I'm going to leave a link below to Jessie Marie Does Stuff. She has a really great video. She started WIPGO, and she has a great video that explains it all. So with that, we are going to dive on in because, of course, it's going to be 25 WIPs that I've chosen and 25 WIPs that Emma's chosen. And we planned in the description box below to list each pattern. So, and we'll try to be, if we know the specifics about fabric, we'll go ahead and let you guys know that as we go through. But we're going to go ahead and dive in. You know, we're all 3 days out from Christmas, so.
Goodness, busy time.
Things to do.
Busy time.
But I think Emma will go first.
Yep. I've got, I'm going to do this one first. This was actually one that you started, passed on to me, but I really love it, and I'm going to finish it this year, hopefully. So this is Hands-On Design, More Chocolate Bunnies.
I love that one.
I love this pattern. I love the colors. I think it's going to be perfect for Easter. It even has the buttons. But you had gotten a lot of it done, and I think it was you didn't like the thickness of it, or I can't remember.
It uses I think I used Aurifil.
Oh yeah, it was a different type of floss.
And then it said to use 2 strands, and I did, but for me it just felt too thick. It's on a blue 28 count Lugano.
So yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna finish it up. So that is my first one for WIPGO.
All right, and my first one, we may not number each one because I don't know if you'll remember your numbers. So we'll just go through, like I said, 25 each. But mine is Spring Fling by Brenda Gervais. And I changed a lot of colors in this, but guys, I'm so close to a finish. So something, oh, I forgot to put the bird up. Can you real quick
we can pause it
in my room?
She sounds like a chicken.
I know. You know, she can balk as well. She can balk and she can bark.
She's really balking.
We thought this would be pet free for you guys.
It's okay. We'll just take that out.
It's all right.
Easy peasy.
There we go.
And
all right, and we're back. Okay. Spring Fling, Brenda Gervais. And again, I've changed a lot of colors, but I'm almost done with this. And this is on a 28 count opalescent. Picture this plus, and I wish I knew the name of it because I would buy more. It's a pink, but it's almost leans a little orange. I wouldn't really say coral. Maybe peach.
Yep, peach, I think. That's opalescent.
But I have so much of this done. And I changed my bunny to brown. If you can see how close I am.
Super close. It looks like just like some of the leaves. And nice, nice.
So this I will be working towards a finish. I put my goal, I tried to put either a 5-day goal for WIPGO once they're called, because there'll be 2 called, so really that's 10 days.
Yeah, that's true. I might do something
But it doesn't have to be
like
the whole day, because I have a lot of other things I'm going to be working on. So anyway.
Yeah, we got our 24 and 24 and all that too.
And we will come back with a 24 and 24 video after Christmas.
Yes.
Santa might bring us some things.
So my next one, which I had started these, it's a set of 3, so we'll just go back and forth, but it's the Hands-On Design, A Year in Chalk, and it's the, I've got the Halloween one. I started these in Mania, but maybe got like 10 stitches in on them. Because for this WIPGO, I went through all my WIPs and stuff that I'd maybe started and just completely trailed off. So let me see, I think I've got part of the tree done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add that to my WIPGO
You'll
list.
be surprised how much. What is your, are you going to do 5 days?
I think so. I think
you'll
that's
be
a
surprised
realistic.
how much that you'll get done.
Yeah. So there's that one. Do you want me to do, we'll just go back and forth because these are I counted them separate.
The next one is also a hands-on design.
Ooh, we love hands-on design.
This is Let's Talk Autumn. And I did not work on this at all last year. I tried to pick out ones that were either close to a finish or something I just hadn't touched in a hot minute. So this is on Picture This Plus Shadow in Lugana.
Oh, you've gotten a lot of that done.
This is what I have. So, and I might have changed a color. And the good thing is I have no colors in the bag, so.
Well.
It's going to be.
You need that converter thing where you could see.
It's going to be your guess
colors.
as good as mine.
Still look great. Oh, I like how they did that in a pillow.
Yeah, and it also has 2 other patterns, but I'm working on the big one. Yeah, that's my second.
My next one is another year in chalk, and it's the July one. So red, white, and BBQ.
I love that. That was the first one I ever did.
Cute. I love it.
Of that series.
But I don't really have much done, so WIPGO, hopefully this will get finished. Which I think if I sat down and did it, especially 5 days, that would be more than enough.
Yeah.
To complete that. Sorry about my nails. I painted them 2 days ago, and I've cleaned and they got messed up, but it's okay.
But I've been wrapping like a
crazy person.
Crazy woman.
All right, so
my next one is Month to Month November, and that's Stitching with the Housewives. I was in the club. I've been in several clubs. These are just the WIPs. I have the Trucking Along, Calendar Crate, Month to Month. And I don't have that many of them finished. So I thought this would be a great time to bring them on out.
Oh, I love that one. I have the February one. I don't know if I added that to my
I think they stitched this on just a plain white, but I used the Fabric Flare whitewashed.
Oh, I love that fabric too.
Cord. And this is where I'm at. It's a linen.
I love those colors. They really pop on that fabric.
So that is in there, and I don't think, oh no, these colors don't match what they asked.
Change
a lot of times I kit things up just with the floss and whatnot that I already have.
You're like, there we go.
I've
done that before too, or if I'm like a number off, I'll just use it and mark it. All right, my next one is the last year in chalk that I'm doing. It's the December one, so it's Peace on Earth, hands-on design.
Yeah, I did that one as an ornament this year. It's in the on the crafting tree.
That's a good idea. But as you can see, you don't have much done. This was Mania, so I was just working to get something started because that was the new start each day. Oh, I don't think I'll do that this year. Maybe I'll do a new start each week.
Emma's been off this week for work, Christmas, and she has been in her total happy spot.
I'm happy. I cook. I can get things cleaned and organized. I'm like, I could just be a stay-at-home wife. Like all I do is, dog mom. I'll just cross stitch and cook and clean. I'm like, very nice. I'm making use of it. My vacay.
She just thinks that'd be easy peasy. You stay-at-home moms like myself.
I don't think it would be easy, but it's something my heart is like, yes.
It's probably much easier before you have children.
True that. It's just me.
This
Ruby
is,
and Mom.
Calendar Crates April. Stay-at-home mom to yourself.
Yes.
That's my dream job. I know everyone always asks what I'm going to do now that everyone's growing up. I have one left at home. She's in 10th grade. And everyone's like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'm retiring. I've been at this gig by then for like 33 years. I'm like, I'm doing whatever I want to do.
Facts.
Most people don't stay at one job for that long.
And your job's like a zillion and one,
Same solid job. So, Mom is retiring. Calendar Crates April. And I changed some colors. I changed all the colors. I did my roof. I'm up to the roof so far, and that's green. And this is on Picture This Plus 14 count shadow Ada. And this is where
oh, I like that shadow fabric.
I love it. It's my favorite chalkboard. And sometimes I go with the Ada versus the Lugana just simply because it's easier on my eyeballs. So that was the next WIP for me.
My next one is the Witchy Stitcher, and I just got this full kit from her website, and it's the Bruja. So this is just using a white DMC white DMC floss, and then a black Ada. I want to say this is 18 count. Right, that's the one I normally stitch on, is 18. 14 count. So I got a good bit of it done.
I love it.
So,
and it's all in white. That'd be great traveling. We're traveling in January.
Oh yeah,
for
we're
a
taking
week.
The train. I'm gonna kit this up.
We're on a train trip.
We'll see. I might have to work on the train. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, I like to read on the train. But that'd be good. I'm thinking I'll take a crochet project like that. So, all right. So my next one is Jolly Jack, and we've had some issues with one another, which is why he's almost done and sitting in a bag. Jolly Jack, another itty bitty pattern all through the night, folk art design. And I started this during 2020, and you know, fabric was a little there for a minute on the scarce side. And so I got a count that it's vintage country mocha. And I think maybe it's supposed to be a 27. No, it's big. It's supposed to be 27, but I even think it's a 25. Look how long that is.
Oh, true. I was just thinking that looks small to me, like the holes. Like, that's hard for me to see.
It's because you have your mother's apple. But I'm so close to a finish. I'm just going to finish it out. If I could go back, I would just do 1/1.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Like actual, like the pattern when it's stitched is big.
So that's why I put that away, because I just wasn't that. This is a dot goose.
I have the same one, but in blue. It's in my other thing.
Well, then, yep. So that's where I'm at.
Oh, nice. So this one I actually got on my birthday last year. I've talked about this a couple times. My husband and I went to the Charleston Museum, and they've got a bunch of cross stitch kits. And so that's actually not part of it. That's just up there. Which I really... Oh, yes, ma'am. I really, really like it. It's the Charleston Bouquet Counted Cross Stitch Kit. And it's the Posy collection by Fine Needlework Designs. So it's super cute. It's just a historical adaptation of a cross stitch. And then it just came with, it looks like a 14 count Ada. And I've started just a tad bit, but the reason I've only done a little bit is because none of the floss is labeled. And the colors are super similar. So I'm not sure what grass green versus light green versus...
Oh, we can go through it, honey.
So
I have those my little floss weight bags or Ziploc sandwich bags. But we can go through that and put those in the little bags, and we can keep them separate.
I really love that, but I'm like, it's hard to tell what color is what at this point. So started that one, so hopefully WIPGO will give me the motivation to...
You start winging it, Emma.
True.
I can find my next one in line. I wrote all of mine out with the fabric, and like I said, we're hoping to put a super descaled. No?
I need to do that to my Nespresso.
I know, right? Detail. I did that to mine, and we have been on the struggle bus since then. I did it before, and it worked. I've did it a couple of times. It's worked fine, but I did it this time, and now it's half red all the time.
That's not good. We can look it up.
What can you do?
I've done it to mine once.
I love this bag, and I bought it at
Stitch Gone, right?
Yep. It's the Lynn X stitch.
Yep, Lynn X stitches.
So I love it because look how big it is. Emma and I go to StitchCon to stock up on project bags.
I need to. I'm down to using these. Yeah. Which I love these. They're
You know what I thought? Those have really, I know I complained about them at first, but those have really worked out well, because sometimes my vinyl ones, you have to put the pattern backwards or it'll stick to it. And those I never have any issue with. But of course, we all love a good, beautiful bag.
I know. I just want to coordinate by like seasons and stuff. But if I can get 30 of those other bags from
Amazon, why you gotta get a stitching.
I know.
We'll have like I said, we're gonna do our plans after Christmas with our 24 and 24 and our 12 by 12.
Yes.
But we're gonna 12 starts on New Year's Eve. Why not?
Like my father-in-law's visiting for New Year's too. Like he's coming to Somerville.
Your father-in-law?
Yeah.
You said your father.
I said my father-in-law.
You said father.
We'll play it back.
And then
my father-in-law.
You correct your mother on national
TV.
No, I'm just kidding. Anywho, well, I mean, he's like a father. He's your husband's father. He could be your second father.
But he's visiting that day, like coming to the apartment, so I'm gonna have to just like stitch. I'll let Lalo host.
Well, I'm sure he wants to hang out with his son. He's not gonna stitch with you.
True.
Or maybe he would.
I don't know.
Maybe it could be a family thing. Anywho. Okay. Glendon Place. You know what I'm saying? Phantom Plantation. We're so off. Your father-in-law watches this. We really do love you. You can be your father.
Okay. I'm 90% sure it's his father-in-law.
I'll drop her stocking off with you.
Okay.
Stocking gate. We won't get into that.
Hey,
anyway,
that wasn't me.
Phantom Plantation, Glendon Place.
Oh, I like this one. This is one where you're...
this one. And I was almost organized with this one. Because it takes
pretty
so
organized.
much.
Like
I'm
that?
organizing everything else in my life.
But, I mean, that looks organized.
Because this is my problem.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's get into what my problem... One of many. This is my problem. See this large ring?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot find these anywhere. Where did I buy this? Did I get it at a cross-stitch store? Did it appear magically in my stash? I need this size because if they're smaller, all these are so tight together, you can't move around. See how much leeway I have? So I need to find more. They're
I wonder if you get them from Amazon.
No, I've looked. They're called binder clips because it does have the clip.
Yeah.
So you can find large ones that are solid.
Did Dad get them from work?
Earrings. No.
I feel like he'd have something like that at
He
work.
said
Like
he
the giant
did
binders.
not. And someone even said to look at Home Depot or Lowe's, but he's looked and he can't find it.
I'll make that my mission. I got you.
Because you could put this in my stocking. Anywho, we will get off stocking gates.
That wasn't me though.
This is stitched on, I think it's Nessie. It's a linen. Picture this plus 28 count.
The lagoon is probably my favorite part of this. Those colors.
Look at the back stitch. Her back stitch makes just the whole world.
Oh, it
come to
pops. It's so detailed. I love it.
So
you chose a really good fabric for that too.
I thought it was good. It was
Spooky.
haunted. So I really don't have that much left to do. And I'm going to work on it other than just the 5 days that it's called. But this is just a super important piece to me for some reason. I love it.
Yeah.
I think because it's kind of like has a southern feel.
Oh, for sure.
And we love Halloween. So that is on a 28 count linen. Picture this plus.
Excuse me.
And we get on a mission with these little rings. You can tell. See, this one had stuck on that vinyl. See how the front of that is kind of... It took the gloss off of it. Because it stuck to the vinyl in the bag.
No.
So now I put it... It's easy. It's an easy predicament to solve. I just put it in backwards.
This one I'll wait to go over because the pattern is on my phone, so I'll have to grab my phone to get that.
And I still have some whips that I'm going to work on religiously. But like I'm going to get back to my... We'll do that in plans. We'll tell you all about it. Like I said, we're coming back for... That's what I was before I got off. Plans. 12 by 12. I'm doing it. Emma may or may not.
I'll try.
Is he going to be here New Year's Day or New Year's Eve?
New Year's Day.
We'll do it New Year's Eve.
Oh, true. Boom.
Yeah, I think it is New Year's Eve.
Oh, then we're golden. I don't know what I'm thinking.
It's okay. So, and then the 24 and 24 with Pam and Steph. Or Pam for sure. Just keep stitching. And we will have a regular video in January. I know we haven't had a regular one for a hot minute. But we're not sure when in January because, like I said, we're taking a trip. So we're going to be gone for a week. But I'm not sure.
Baby.
So I'm not sure what day over. I'm not sure.
We're just going with the flow.
So
it's the holidays.
We will do the next week because, you know, that's kind of a slow week, right? After the holidays. So we will do the plans video and then we'll come back in January with a regular video.
Sounds good.
So anyway, Emma is next stop. Oh, I love
this one. Is Erica Michaels, The Beach is Calling. And technically this isn't a whip yet, but it will be before January 1st. I'm cheating a little bit because I really want to add this. So I'm actually going to work on this some today.
She's cheating. She must have learned that from one of her fathers.
Okay.
She only has one father.
But
a father-in-law that we dearly love. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this now.
don't think he watches it. They think it was funny. The Beach is Calling, Erica Michaels, and I've got it all kitted up. I just did the called for. There's DMC and
I love that bag. Can I give you that bag?
Yes, ma'am. For my birthday, like last year, maybe.
She's a February baby, so just wait. She'll come at you with her hearts in red and pink.
Yes. I know I didn't really do much Christmas stuff today, even though I do love this bracelet. It says,
well, we're going, I still have to run out and do some shopping, so I just wore something that I can.
Boop. My favorite color is Christmas lights.
Where'd you get that?
Can't really see it. Alex and Ani.
Oh, where? Who?
Oh, I ordered it after Christmas last year. It was on sale.
I can't remember, because I always...
Oh, yeah. No, I've got a lot. Or
the Alex and Ani.
Victoria Emerson, too. I love those. I've got a bunch of those.
Oh, yeah, I love those.
But
I just wore something easy today because we still have to run out, and
I forgot about that. Do some shopping. I know Lala and I need to do that at some point too. Get all the stocking stuff.
They go to the movies.
Yeah, we did yesterday.
You liked it.
I did. We went to see Godzilla -1, which is what he chose. And usually when he ends up choosing a movie, the past 3 he's chosen, I've fallen asleep.
Well, but side note, anytime the sun has went down and it's a little bit dim, Emma is asleep.
Yeah, and I'm not interested, or I'm just
like, she
chilling.
is so lucky because she could sleep any and everywhere. You did get that from Dad.
Yes. But I was pleasantly surprised by the movie.
You stayed awake the whole time?
I did.
Wow. Is all the reading?
Yes. It was in Japanese, so there's subtitles, but it was the Godzilla, and Godzilla was kind of scary. I was a little bit watching it like...
She wanted to hide behind the couch like she did with the Incredible Hulk.
I was like, oh my gosh. But I liked it.
I'm glad.
But,
and I got to babysit the weenie dog.
Yes.
We'll bring them on before it's over.
Yes.
They're
with their aunt right now.
We're trying to spare y'all from Barking Nation. I can't help it.
But with the Erica Michaels, I'm going to do this on Atomic Ranch. I thought it was a good sandy color. I had done my little anniversary sampler on it as well, kind of beachy, which I forgot I finished.
Oh, we haven't finished that.
But I just thought this was a good, this is on
I need to finish that.
18 count Ada.
You got that as Stitch Gun.
Yes, ma'am. Which I love it. Yeah, that's
Ranch.
the next one. I'm going to make it a whip today, so I'm going to set that aside. So
I love that.
I'm going to grab my phone real quick as well.
My next one is La-Di-Da, and it is Something Wicked. And I have so much of this done. I think I purchased these at Fire Poppies.
Oh, I miss Fire Poppies.
We're talking about going back to Stitching Kitten soon, though.
Yes, that's on my to-do
We're ready
list.
to just bust out of here. Put us on 26. That's our holiday. So, Something Wicked. This is stitched on Pictures Plus Eek. Pretty sure it's Eek. 28 count Lugana. And I'm pretty far.
Oh,
The rest is just words and a skinny boot.
Yeah, because that's thin. That'll be quick to stitch.
So,
oh, I love that.
That is my next one.
That's
and I'm
really
going to
cool
have plenty of fabric left. Because I also have... kind of a set, so I'll show you guys this real quick.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Toil and Trouble.
That's super cool.
And then she also in a Halloween magazine. I'm gonna sneeze. Try not to.
Look towards the light.
Bless you. Sorry. Okay. Where are we at? So I have all that leftover fabric. This is in a Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. And this is one of her patterns also.
I love that.
This is Smell My Feet. So those two I will do on that fabric as well. So I have it all in a bag together, even though this is the focus.
I love it.
Exciting.
This next one actually started when I was in college, so not saying how long ago that was, but I chose I chose completely different floss, like similar floss to what it called for, but not the same. So I'll have to go back and see what I actually used. But it's this is by Barbara Tingley from Pedal Pusher, and it's A Day of the Dead. So that is the pattern. I just got it on Etsy. I don't know why it's all blurry. There we go. So that, and I just thought that was super cute. And then I don't know, this was the fabric.
Picture this plus Ada, 14 count. It's one of the ones I gave Emma.
And then I've started on that a little bit, and then, I don't know what I was thinking with all the different floss. I was just like, let's just wing it. So it's not the called for. I think it still looks good, but having to go back and see what I used, I'm like,
well, the good thing about winging it is we can just
keep winging it, and it'll all come together.
No one will ever know. My next one is hands-on design, skeleton polish. And these are Scary Apothecary set, and I am going to finish them in banners, and I actually have a few already done. And this is again on, I think it's Nessie, 28 count, Picture This Plus. Let's see the one this is where I'm at, pretty far.
Oh yeah.
Some of these things you're like, why did I?
You're so
what made
close.
me just stop?
Yeah, I feel that way.
I'm like, I have an idea. I'm gonna walk away.
Just walk away.
So I have these done.
That's super cute. Are you gonna finish it in like a banner? Ooh, that would be pretty.
I just give myself barely enough room to
finish it up.
Cut it. Cut them out. So that's my next one.
Oh, I used a rotary cutter for the first time when I was sewing. I'm like, that's a scary experience. I'd never used one before, and I was like, that just seems dangerous.
I have cut myself. The worst I've ever cut myself was with a rotary. I love my, my scissors that I have that have a flat edge,
yeah, I like
so
those.
You can just
the
easy
Fiskars?
do them. Fiskars. Got them at Joann's, and they are for fabric. And those are my favorite. But Dad actually, he did a craft project for one of his grandsons. And so he had to borrow the rotary.
Oh. Well,
he got it done though.
I zipped my floss in my bag.
Oh.
What in the world? But
she got that bag at StitchCon.
Oh yeah. They had one that was all like the scary movies on one bag, and I forgot her name. Who got it? She was super nice. She's on FlossTube. I have her needle minders and everything, but she got the bag, and I was like, no.
Not only did she get the bag, but she showed him.
I was like, I need it.
Emma ordered all the fabric.
I did.
Oh well, I guess whenever we catch up again. Goodness, we'll never remember what we've done. But Emma did her first little sewing project.
I could show real quick on here.
Yeah.
I don't think.
At the end. Yeah. You want to? You think?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I did Gorilla Glue it, though, at one point, so we'll see.
I've talked her through it, though.
The next one on my WIPGO list is another heart and hand. I didn't realize I had so many. And it's the Halloween Tiny Town, which I started this past October. We have all the Tiny Towns. Oh, I think so. Between us. Super cute. Because I have the Keepsakes Tiny Town, too. That's all kitted up. I just haven't started it.
I forgot you ordered that.
And so I've done a good bit of this one. So I'm gonna, this is, oh, no, I don't. Is it Nocturne?
I don't think so. That's more blue. But it's a Picture This Plus. At first I thought Fabric Flare, but it's not. It's both sides, so.
But it's a 18 count Ada because I did it smaller.
Or is it
so it could be a really tiny town. I think it might be Atomic Ranch. I've got all my tags.
Yeah. It doesn't look like any shade I remember.
But it's Atomic Ranch. Plus. I want to say it's like a Haunted or Nocturne. It's one of those.
It's not Nocturne. That's Picture This Plus and it's blue.
Oh. Well, I bought two of these. So one of them's tagged up. So in the description I'll put it.
Nice.
But yep, so I got a good bit of that done. And so that will be a finish. That's my goal for this one. So that was my next one. And
the newest grandson has blue eyes.
I know. I'm not
so far I have 2 blue-eyed grandbabies.
What in the world? My future kids will have dark hair and probably dark eyes, I think.
I hope so. I love your dark eyes. Oh. They're like her father. Yep, it's funny. Nice. 6 kids. Genetics are just a crack up. I love them. Dad has brown eyes. I have blue eyes. And we have 3 blue, 3 brown.
Yep.
Isn't that funny?
Funny.
It just runs half and half. You never know what you're getting.
Nope. It's like, mix it all.
Yeah.
And then there you go. Which I think the new baby kind of looks like a good mix of both of them.
Oh, yeah. He looks like his mother from here up so far. And he looks like his father from here down. But he's changed a lot since last night. Because the picture they sent last night was more like of a profile. And he looked just like his dad.
Yep.
But his hair, now that he didn't have a hat on today, his hair is his mother.
Oh, yeah. I feel like the other grandbaby is like a carbon copy of his mama. Like, they look so similar.
And now his hair. He had some hair, kind of fell out. He got new hair. And it's just he's just his mother.
It's so cute.
Yeah, 100%. Which is so funny because they've had hair, a little bit of hair, but I think both of the parents that aren't my children were bald as babies. But my kids had so much hair when they were born. Like, I was putting bows in their hair. Seriously. And my son too. No, I wasn't. I wasn't
like, wow, the truth comes out.
No, but he had so much hair, he literally needed a haircut.
Yeah.
Like, way before his first birthday.
So sweet.
Because they had so much hair.
I'm excited. All the babies, all the stuff happening.
No. It's just so interesting. Just genetics.
Yeah.
Never know. Anywho, is it
your turn?
My
this is we have a lot to talk about.
Well, you know what? Because we haven't had a regular video. So this is Praiseworthy Stitches, Buzzer Drew Stin. Oh. And I'm finishing this. I put it on the WIPGO, but if it's not called by spring.
Which you can still, if you work on it before it's called, grayed out. That's what I like about WIPGO. It's very...
Then I'll just be ahead of the game because I'm so close to a finish on this. And I'm stitching it on 28 count Murky. This was my hold up. I needed the floss for the fence. But I also have all the buttons.
Oh, I love some buttons.
And I think these were the only beads I took. So, let's see where we're at. Again, if you want to look on here, I'm right to, I literally have like this. That to do. And this is on 28 count Murky, Picture This Plus. You guys know I'm a Picture This Plus woman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks so good.
And we're going to have it professionally framed. I wouldn't even dream of trying to touch it. Because it is huge.
Did you use different colored floss for that house?
I used whatever it was called for, and it was Weeps. Coffee out of the way, that would be a tragedy. But see, this is what I have left. But I ran out of the fence color.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be a finish.
Yeah. So like I said, if it's not called by spring, I'm just going to pick it up.
Getting it done.
So I'm super excited. So that's on my list because it's a definite. I tried to pick things that were close to a finish because like I said, I want to get some of these finished.
Oh yeah. That's a lot of my WIPGOs are just stuff I would like to get done, started, and just completely.
And I kind of went through some, like the one I gave, like I've given Emma some.
Yeah, the chocolate bunnies. I'm excited for that one.
If I know things aren't gonna, they're just not doing it for me anymore. I will pass them on if someone is interested in that. Someone's usually Emma.
Always. So this next one is one Angie gave us. Aww. So it's a Waxing Moon design.
Love you, Angie. Hope you have a great Christmas. We have a little something for you on the way, but it's an after Christmas. Okay, we haven't had a regular video. Keep it going.
But it's a Black Cat's Halloween Waxing Moon designs, and I am working on this one of the cat jumping over the jack-o'-lantern. And I mean, I think I've got a good bit of it done. I trailed off.
Oh, I love that, Emma.
So, and this is just a scrap piece of fabric. It's 14 count Aida and just like a neutral. But, so working
going
on
fast. And again, that's an easy project just to take.
Oh yeah, I like the ones where it's like a solid color.
I was going through the archives of my stitching.
Archives.
I don't think I touched this one. Not like years. I'm talking like greater than 5 years. And I don't know why, because I do like it. I might know why, because now I've got to read you something already.
Uh-oh.
This is Red Lady Pirate by Mirabilia. And like I said, when I really was able to stitch for long segments at a time, probably once my youngest was 5 or so, I started stitching Mirabilia just because, or Nora Corbett or any of those, just because before I never had that much time, you know, just a solid time to sit. So this fabric, I have no idea.
It's pretty.
It is. I thought it was really good for this. This is the way it goes.
Almost looks like the sky.
Yeah. So this is what I have done. A red pirate lady, but here's the thing. Since I stitched on this, I've started doing the flesh color of the skin 1/1.
Oh.
So now everything that's that tone I'll have to pick out.
Gotcha, gotcha.
But I love it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
Beautiful. I like those
I've
colors.
noticed when I was decorating, I have so many small things.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like I need to work on some of my larger stitches. I've got a lot of small things to decorate with.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's next. And again, it's a mystery Lugana.
This one, I pronounced the last name wrong, and I forgot the correct way to pronounce it. I say Julia, it's Lagar. Sorry
We knew
for my
this
pronunciation because
we,
I went over this and I learned the correct way, and then I completely
It's like
spaced.
it's spelled Lancaster, a town here, but you say it Lancaster.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, the Haunted Mausoleum of Julia Lagar, which this one I started during Mania, but didn't get a lot finished. So I really like this pattern. I've had this for so long. I got this in store at Fire Puppies. And just haven't really stitched on it much. And I'm stitching this on a, is this mushroom or taupe? I think it's taupe. See, I can't pronounce my words.
She does fine.
What in the world? So I've gotten a little bit done. I'm just doing the called for colors. Oh, I forgot I had this done too. So a little more than a little bit
Just
done.
buzzing along on that,
Emma.
Emma.
What in the world? And so I've started that, and I want to say this is a Lugana.
It is.
So would that be 28 count
Yes,
Lugana
ma'am.
in taupe?
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my next one again, I was digging one out of the archives, and this is even bent. Little House Needleworks, Old Red Barn. And I think I started this in 2021, but I didn't stitch on it this year. And this is on that Fabric Flare whitewashed, I have 3 things on here. Whitewashed board, linen, and this is where you're at.
Oh, I love those colors.
Oh,
I really
yeah.
like that fabric. It's cute.
I think for larger projects, because I found when you do, this is a completed smaller project, but my problem is going to be once I cut it to do the finishing, I'm going to lose a lot of that.
Oh, yeah.
Or this isn't quite finished, but it's not on the thing. Anyway, so I've learned on that you really want to do larger things if you want to keep the pattern.
Okay.
So there's that.
This is my next one,
Oh,
which
love
I started this
one.
long time ago too, which I don't know, you got me this bag as well. Or no, maybe I got it during StitchCon.
You got the bag during StitchCon, but I bought you, or was that one of the bags that I bought you during StitchCon?
I can't remember.
We usually always buy each other a bag.
But this was for my birthday.
I did
like
do that.
2 years ago. So I started on this 2 years ago. I've messed up a little bit, so it just kind of stitched around it. But it's the Cricut Collection February.
I love this.
Which I love this. This is super cute. I just haven't been stitching on it. And I think this is just a 14 count Ada.
It's a
all
Picture This Plus.
Or Picture This Plus.
It is Ada.
Oh, and I have a needle minder and needle on this. Well, that could be dangerous. So I've started. I've got the F done.
All that. Yep, that's Picture This Plus. I can't remember the name of it right off.
That is very pretty. And then I'm just doing the called for the DMC. So I've got all that in there as well. So I don't know if I'm aiming for, I think it's just a coffee.
Oh, yeah,
Morning
it is. But look
roast,
at this
Italian
French
roast.
roast. He has a mustache. I love that. Because he's French. Oh,
Colombian morning. Oh, that's me.
Medium roast. He's suntanning. I love that.
That's super cute. I like that
Oh,
fabric.
this is me.
I'm sewing. Give me some time. I'm going to start making, oh, I can't talk.
Those
Project
are
bags.
so cute. It's the things you don't really realize. Oh my gosh. Colombian blend. I love that. That bag is amazing.
Super cute.
And that is a bag.
And it's a good size too. Lynette Stitches. Oh, or Stitch.
Yeah. Love that. And that's why we keep buying project bags.
Yes. Lots of projects.
They're so cute.
But
My next is a Stitching with the Housewives, another month to month, August. Like I said, I did not start all of these, but the ones I started, I didn't finish. So I think I may be using the called for colors, but I'm not using the called for fabric because again, it's the whitewash board. Because I think these will be beautiful for those, the larger projects. We can keep the board. So,
super cute. I love that. I love those colors.
The next one.
Nice, nice.
I'm just buzzing through these now.
I know. My next one, it's technically a 3, but I'm counting as 1. So it's Haunted by Misty Purcell, and it's just, I'm working on these 3 ornaments. So Boo, Spooky, and Eek. And I started, it's all one because I'm just doing it as a set. So I have them, this is just like a, I think it's DMC Charlescroft, right? Is that the name of it?
It's just a total basic 14 count white Ada.
And so I've done a little bit on each. I'm just doing the called for.
Something textiles, MG.
Well, I got something on it too, so I'll just stitch over that.
So she coffee dyed it.
Oh, hand dyed.
One day. Hand splashed coffee dye.
But I'm considering that one since it's a set of ornaments.
This is one that I am doing out of just cross stitch Halloween 2019. And I'm doing this one. Super simple, super quick. And again, I stopped, but I was almost there. Oh, and that's good because this is what I have left for floss.
Oh no. Oh, that'll get you through.
That'll get me through. This is on 28 count Murky. It's just going to say, welcome to our haunted home.
I love that font. Like, that's perfect for Halloween.
Scary.
Yeah. Very spooky.
So, again, out of this magazine, and it's right on the cover. This one. So, there we are. Like I said, I tried to pick some things that I'm going to get a finish for.
My next one is it's a baby blanket, and I got this from StitchCon on the freebie table. It's Leisure Arts Noah's Ark for baby. I don't have a baby yet, but I know I won't have time to stitch when I do, so I'm trying to get ahead of the game. So I've got
She'll have time to stitch because her mom lives right down the street.
True. But I'm working on this little baby quilt. I just got this from Joann's like a long time ago, and I started on it in the middle, but I'm just trying to do a different square. I know I started on this. Because I started, oh, here we go. Just a little bit. So the center square's Noah and the Ark. So I just did a little tiny bit. But I'm going to try to just do like a square or two. I don't want to have this finished for WIPGO. But
Emma's nursery was Noah's Ark.
Continuing the tradition.
Her, your first cross stitch, which we've shown before, that I stitched for her, was Noah's Ark.
And the picture of me under the table messing with
the cords trying
I stitched from early on.
It was in the 90s, y'all.
I survived.
How did they make it? My next is a Ghostly Gathering Glendon Place. I love Glendon Place. And I started this many, many moons ago.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
And I also purchased a glow-in-the-dark thread for it. This is hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie, 16 count Ada, Michigan blue. So I'm not sure if that's still available or not, but I thought it was perfect for this. And this is where I'm at. How cute is that? And again, all the back stitch makes it come alive. So I love it. And I did buy the
let me get a towel. That almost was very, very bad.
It's okay.
Well, I was texting one of the siblings that we were doing.
That's why we don't text her in our FlossTubes, Emma.
Well, I didn't want her to keep calling.
Well, fine. Doesn't matter. She can go straight to voicemail. But I bought the Glow in the Dark, which is E. I don't know if this is going to focus.
Oh, yeah, I got some of those too.
The E940. And so it's a glow in the dark because I thought that would be so appropriate for my ghostly gathering.
Spooky. I'm putting this back here. I'm banned from the spray. I'm banning myself.
Oh, don't worry. I don't mind washing the tablecloth. I have nothing else to do. It'll be fine. We're fine.
Like, how old will I have to be before I stop spilling stuff?
You need the sippy cup. I'll do.
So my next one is the Stephen King house by the Witchy Stitcher.
You might want to grab a towel when you get up just so you don't set anything on that spot.
All my fabric's going to be Sprite dyed.
Yeah. Well, that, I'm more worried it'll be wet.
Oh, true. So this one I plan on, it's on Storm and Gray Dyed Effect. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Like I said, I have nothing else to use. 3 days before Christmas. I would love to rewash my tablecloth I just washed.
I'll wash it.
No, that's okay. Oh, please no. That's okay.
It's Fabric Flare 14 count Ada. Oh. With no Sprite.
It's Christmas and we're all in misery.
So I've done a good bit of it, and I'm still going to work on it throughout the year, but I think it would be good to add this to my WIPGO just so I have a dedicated month where for sure I'll work on it.
Well, you get that. It'll be interesting to see a 5-day span how much you get.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to. I know I've been going room by room, but part of me wants to go ahead and just do the outline and then work on the stuff on the inside. But yeah, that is the Witchy Stitcher. I'm gonna go grab a towel. So.
Yes, that way you won't ruin your stuff. My next one is monthly weigh-in September, and again I'm in this club, which is continuing still, and you can get in this club through Fat Quarter Shop. I'm using Pictures plus 28 count Lugana in Wren. Wren is one of my favorites. Oh, let me show you the pattern first. I'm not sure. I think they used a tea dyed. Monthly weigh in September. I'm excited to finish this one because I start decorating for fall in the end of August, maybe?
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
That's my season that stays up the longest. I love fall colors. And so it's all the way up until after Thanksgiving. Which this year I told Dad, I think, which I've decorated for Christmas, of course, and I love it. But when I packed away my fall this year, it actually made me a little melancholy.
You gotta decorate earlier.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it said I love fall so much. And it's up for so long that when I put it away, I miss it.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Christmas or Valentine's.
So this is where I'm at. And I changed the pumpkin color and who knows what else.
Looks,
but I love it.
magnificent.
I can't wait to get it finished. So that's that, and I hope after 5 days, whenever that's called, that should be a finish. I start decorating for fall and
let's do it.
No, I love July 4th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like Easter too, and I have decorations for Easter, and we'll be fine till fall gets here again. It's a serious problem around here. I love fall. All things pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
When they were little, they used to count how many pumpkins I had. And now I'm way over that number. Hey!
In a good way, the best way possible.
And if I could find some on that 90% off clearance Hobby Lobby, I would grab them up. You know, we went to Hobby Lobby again last week. This is another little story. And we went, the last 2 times we went. One time, it was like a storm come up. I told you guys about it. The power went out. And you know if the power goes out in Hobby Lobby, you're hosed because their 1920 machines are never going to come back up online. So we had to leave. But I kind of like put my stuff behind some stuff. And so the next day, Dad went by and he was able to pick it all up. Well, this time we were shopping. We go out usually once a week. And last week we were shopping and he was like, you want to just go to Hobby Lobby? And I was like, duh.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, let's go. Which was spur of the moment, so it was so fun. So we get there, and it's like 7:30. Seems rather early, right? So we're shopping. Man, I'm only down like the first 5 aisles of Christmas. And the lady comes on, and she's like, something about head to the registers. They'll be closing in 15 minutes. She's like, they close at 8.
That's so early.
Who knew? So,
not me.
Man, Hobby Lobby doesn't even know what they're missing out on.
You try to go today.
The last 2 times they have literally chased me out with the broomstick.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well, knock on wood. Today, no.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay, good.
So it's this is Ink Circles Reflections of Mexico, which I really like this one. This is just very intricate. So I know when I stitch this, I've got to be fully focused. Can't have anything else on in the background because if I miss a stitch, I will be so sad. Which if I could go back, I'd probably start in the center like you did with that witch, the ink circles. But I mean,
didn't start on the center the first time and ended up
being off. But I don't think I'm off a stitch.
I knew one actually is in this pile.
Ooh, got some ink circles. I'm not sure. This is a 14 count Ada. I'm not sure the actual. It's not relic.
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, boom. So, yep, that is my next for WIPGO. I don't think it'll be a finish though, but if I can get a good chunk of it done.
Well, you can still work on it.
Yeah,
That's
true.
My next is Hello Spring, Stitching with the Housewives, and this was a kit. Fat Quarter Shop. And usually afterwards, they always post if they have extra kits. So it comes with everything you need. The pattern, which I won't show you. Let me flip it back.
Everyone's like, screenshot.
Spring. And I did a lot of this, but it comes with the pattern. It comes with all the floss and the finishing, the backing fabric, which is Chelsea's Checks. So this is on pine board. I had one issue with that. Part of its owner or operator error. I started at the bottom to work my way up. So I'm going to have this extra, like left over. But now I'm unraveling at the bottom at a rapid rate.
You need to get some like painter's tape.
So I'm like swimming against the current. Anyone that's from a coastal area knows what that means. So I'm close, but man, it's like fevered stitching.
Yeah.
When you're doing it, because this is like coming to meet me.
I would tape it up. Just tape it and
so I'm gonna
crossed.
have to. I think that's why I stopped, because I'm literally rest of spring, a house, and the rest of that house.
I think
it will be. I mean, I think I can get it done, but like I said, it's a fevered frenzy. It's like Jaws without the untimely death. Don't die.
Oh,
you just feel like it's like playing Jeopardy when I'm afraid someone else is going to answer, so I scream. Like, yeah, I'm in a panic.
A panic.
So that's my panic stitching.
We all need one.
No,
no, I'm just kidding. The next one is Dirty Dishes by New York Dreamer, which I got this at Keepsakes back when we went in March.
You want to read it?
It was funny. It says, the dishes are looking at me dirty again. I thought that was so funny.
Because the dishes are like, wash me.
Yeah, they're like, please.
I love that. And that is an Ada, picture this plus Ada that I gave you. It's Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
I have a project on Da Vinci.
I feel like this one will be a good, I think it'll be a finish.
Dropped scissors or Caesars.
I'm a mess today.
Scissors.
Like, I don't know what is going on. I'm dropping things.
We've had a lot going on. We did not sleep the best.
I stayed up late to the movie. We got out at like 10.
Let's find my next one for you guys. I'm trying to go in order. Okay, found it. This was a Mania. Did you figure out what you dropped?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. This was a Mania start. And like I said, it's like brain games. Hands on Design, Nevermore. Love the button. And so you stitch the same thing over and over again. So here's where the brain games come in. At least for me, I like all my stitches to go the same way. So if you're stitching your stitch with the line going this way, you know, as you turn it, you have to adjust your stitches so they're all
even
going that way, because you can't just stitch it straight down because you only get this part of the pattern. You know, so you don't have a guide. So
tricky.
it does like a brain game.
Oh, that looks
this
so
is
good,
on,
though.
28 count something. That linen that I bought at Fire Poppies. And I love it because see like this splotch. To me, it's a good like
antique-y, spooky.
It's a good neutral Halloween fabric. So that's where I'm at.
Beautiful.
So that's the next on the list.
And then my next one is actually a month-to-month for February. I got this for my birthday like 3 years ago.
You got last year?
Oh, I got this last year?
I got it because the thing was last year.
I mixed up my patterns. And it was the first one that I showed you, the February that I got 3 years ago.
Usually whatever the current year is that it comes out, whatever the current kit is.
I've got like 4 other patterns in here that are all February.
Yeah, whatever the current one is. It's her, usually her, either Christmas, some of them are Christmas. I do Christmas and birthday.
Yep, I love that. It's the best gifts ever. But this is the Stitching with the Housewives month-to-month February, which I'm working on this one, which I'm doing this on it's a 14 count Ada, but it's an opalescent white.
You can get that at
Sparkle, Joann's.
That is DMC. Yep, you can get that at Joann's.
And so I've got a little bit of the barn done. I'm leaving space for the other colors. And then I've got my little camper needle minder, which that kind of felt February to me because it was pink.
Yeah, I love that.
Yep, so I've got that. And then all my other February patterns and floss.
You just need to block off you just need to have a block that says February. And then you can choose.
I also had scissors that I didn't know I had, so that's always good.
It's a good thing we're going through these. This is Stitching with the Housewives Trick or Treat, and this was a few years ago. I was going to see if it said on here the year it was released, but it doesn't. And I'm stitching this on Shadow Ada, but it's a 16 count, so it's, if I could go back, I would do it on a 14. I'm using all the claw fours. I love it. It's adorable, but it's going to be tinier than I anticipated.
Oh, but that's so cute. You've gotten a lot done. I love the skirt.
I know.
That is super
And what
cute.
I did, I think they may have used floss, but since my fabric is dark, I just did the white.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
and the gray. I hear
she's trying to make her appearance.
She's almost over being a dog sat.
She's like, let me out of here.
So she knows we're on FlossTubes. She's like, but you're missing me.
My close-up.
Yeah. My claim to fame.
So this one is Soda Cross Stitch Design. It's coffee break. Oh yeah. I got this from the freebie table at StitchCon. So it's got all these cool patterns. And then there's one specific, which I don't think they've got a tall version of it, but it is this one right here that I'm working on. And I changed up the coloring a little bit. I'm trying to work this, like make this for my mother-in-law for Christmas next year. She's talking about wanting a stitch. They stitch a little bit, but not.
They do. She had some crafts.
So I figured I'd make that.
Stitchers appreciate stitching.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm working on that. I think this will be a finish for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I just switched up. It says coffee, but I made it coffee in Spanish, so cafe.
I love that.
So got that done.
Cafe au lait. What does that mean?
I'm not sure. Oh, I know coffee, but Olay, I don't know exactly.
It's like Cafe au lait is the commercial.
Maybe. I know there's
like
a pan Olay. And Colombian that's coffee really beans? Good. Oh, maybe that is the name brand form. That would make sense. I'm gonna look it up.
My next one is another Stitching with the Housewives. Welcome Pumpkin, I think is the name of it. And I don't have the cover sheet because I bought it on their Etsy shop. And so when I do that, I just print. You know, we're trying to conserve ink around here. Especially since my grown children seem not to have a printer.
I broke mine. It was a whole thing.
Who needs to buy one when Mom has one? And ink is just plentiful at Mom's house, right?
You can have the ink that's in my broken printer. No, it's a brand new ink cartridge. That's okay.
I'll take my chance.
Cartridge, I can't.
Welcome Pumpkin. Pictures Plus Lugana 28 count. And I think it's a cutie.
I like the way the orange pops.
I wasn't sure about the orange, but once I put it on there.
It's really good.
I love it. And it's kind of a big one, so I'll just do my 5 days and see what we get. And I'll probably stitch on it some more because I am a seasonal stitcher also. So that will be interesting. This will kind of get me out of my box this year.
Ooh,
unless the worlds collide and everything is in unison. I saw where some people were doing a WIPGO where they just they wrote down 25 projects and had them separated for seasons, and whatever number she called is the number she would assign it. So it wasn't just really, you know, she picked 25. It wasn't super random because she knew she was stitching these for
a specific
winter. But I'm just going to do it the traditional way.
Traditional, same here.
We're coming to an end. I have 5 more.
Yep,
No.
I think so too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yep. So this one, I don't have the cover page printed, but it's Stitching with the Housewife Stars and Stripes. I can show you the title. But I started this on Mania last year and got a little bit of the S done. So I'm just going to try to finish that.
That's an 14 count 80, but I have no clue.
I might want to, I don't know if I should change up the fabric because I have extra chalkboard, or if I should keep it on that.
I think it'd be fine.
Red, white, and blue.
I think it would be fine on that.
We can't talk today. I don't know. We're like,
you know why?
Christmas
Because
is in
my
a couple days.
brain is running 1,000 minutes, and I'm already thinking of what I'm doing.
Oh, same.
An
I'm like,
hour
what
from
else
now.
do we have to do today?
Now we're gonna wash a tablecloth. That's okay.
At least it was a clear
liquid on a white tablecloth, Emma. I think that's the way to go. No.
Oh, look at that.
It's a big dark spot. It looks great because we're all fine. Everything is fine. We're together. We're good. Christmas is about the family. We're all good.
But hey, it didn't get spilt on any cross stitch. That was... Oh no, I put it on the counter. I don't trust myself. Okay.
This is Mystery Boo Crew Stitch Along Fat Quarter Shop, and it's a freebie.
Oh, I have that
printed
one.
in black and white. But
we're saving it.
Yes, we are. This is on. See, this is a Lugano Da Vinci. Picture this plus 28 count. And I chose my own. I was just choosing my own colors. But I chose where I was going to start stitching because I wanted some of this to be.
That ghost is so cute.
Really cute.
He's just like, boo.
So, like I said, it's a freebie. Still available on Fat Quarter Shop. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll give myself 5 days. See where we get.
This is my next one is Bent Creek. It is Love You Mom. And so it's got all the different ways of saying mom.
I love that.
With a little bouquet of flowers. But I switched up the coloring because I know you like your patriotic.
Oh, Emma K.
And so I got a good bit of the flowers done. And I feel like this will be a finish.
I feel like you can do that for me and your mother-in-law. You can pick her favorite colors.
Oh, true. And switch it up. I was wondering if I should just do...
Especially because it says Madre on there.
Oh, no, I already started the M. Oh, that is true. I already started the M in blue because I was like, what if I just did the bouquet different, but then kept the letters the same color?
I think it's perfect. Whatever you choose.
Got that. And then I think I did this on gingerbread. I was just wild.
Okay. I love gingerbread. I think it's a great neutral. It really is.
It's hard too because like when I first started stitching, getting back into it with FlossTube and stuff, I was kind of just... Okay, this fabric, and then this, yep.
I love it, Emma. I think it looks great. My next was a Mania Start that I didn't do enough of. This is on Opal, Pictures Plus Cashel Linen, 28 count, and this was my start. It is Cool Beans by Hands On Design.
Ooh, I like the name.
And I literally started the free border.
Ooh.
And that was it. But I have all of the... Good Lord, I really do need to find those rings. I think maybe I could be organized in my life. This is the Cool Beans, and I'm stitching them as one. This is perfect for me in my coffee life. I've had some coffee this morning, so I almost go a little shaky all of a sudden. That's what happens when you have coffee and no food. But I love it. And she has on her website on her, I can't remember, maybe it's a blog, but she has a freebie border. I had some extras and I gave them to Emma.
Yep.
Do you remember?
I do. I've got them in the stash.
I love that. So they're going to be stitched all as one, hopefully. And I started that for Mania, and I don't know. I think I only did that much because we know how Mania goes. I don't think I'll be doing Mania this year because my year's already going to be maniacal with all the other things. That sounded almost spooky. Maniacal. So, but I thought that's a good fabric. It looks like someone gave Emma a coffee cup on a white tablecloth.
Hand-dyed fabric, you know where to go.
Perfect. That's okay. I won't take any of your Christmas presents and throw them out the sleigh.
Oh, and I found a needle minder. Look at that. Not even open. What is
you don't even need to go shopping.
And I have been looking for this too.
She has.
This was my Smalls exchange from StitchCon this past year.
And she called me.
I have been looking for this
almost
everywhere.
Accusatory.
I did not. I was just like, have you seen this? Which I love this. I've showed this on a FlossTube before. It's a Stitching with the Housewives. And I've been wanting to put it on my tree all season. I don't see it, but if you're not taking care of it, I see it. Tearing stuff up.
Accusing her mother.
It was in my StitchCon project
That
bag.
was our table mate gave us those. It's a Vera Bradley laptop bag, which is perfect. She went to the outlet, and I think these were like $9.
It's the perfect size too.
We should probably get some more.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wonder if they had them on sale. Oh, I've got all these goodies. Okay.
Do we have a Vera Bradley outlet? I don't go to that.
We do in Bluffton. So if Lala and I go, we can skedaddle.
There you go.
This is I don't have the actual printed. It's Stitching with the Housewives.
Can you see the front of it?
Is it just honey and flowers, please?
It's their bee Dapper Doodads. It's one of the bees.
Which I'm almost finished with this. So this will be a finish.
I love that.
Which I messed up a little bit here, but I was able to just work
You just
with
made it unique to you, Emma.
Exactly. I'm a little bit like, wow, it's like Christmas came early. It's on a bunch of stuff.
Now
I'm so happy I found this. I'm gonna hang it on the tree when I get home.
This is Little House Needleworks Calendar Girls. I must be working on June. But I'm doing them. This is when my oldest daughter was in college. And I think I bought some of these patterns at Pandas Crossing, which is in Malden, South Carolina, upstate.
Let's go there.
And we would, we would stop in. And this is Mushroom Lugana. And they cut it for me because I want to do them all as one. So this is my fabric. Ooh. And this is where I'm at. Aren't these cute?
That's adorable.
And only thing I think I changed was if I had a child born in that year, I changed the hair to what theirs was. But if I didn't, then it just stayed the same. And then January, of course, I made blonde because I'm January. So, and that's Emma right there.
You're stitching that like, I hope she doesn't spill Sprite on it.
I was like, is it going to be coffee tea dyed?
Oh no.
That's all right. I love you more than my things.
Hey, I strategically spilled. I knew what was coming. Well, I didn't know. But
Like
once
I
it
said,
did, I was able to.
Once you have children, you just picture all of your stuff broken into fine, tiny pieces. And then you're never upset or disappointed.
I'm sure my kids will do the same to me. And they'll be like, alrighty then. But my next one is Patriotic Smalls, which this is a whole set of them that I got from Keepsakes when we went in March. And I was working on Memorial Day. And so I just started this on it's a 14 count Aida. This is the DMC Charles Craft, how do you say it? And I've got a little bit done. So I think this could be a finish. That's like, not starchy, but is it?
Kind of,
like,
yeah.
So I've got that done. So
But
that
I think for new-ish stitchers, that's a really good fabric because it helps. I think it's harder maybe when you're learning if it's on a floppy fabric.
I feel like it makes my stitches more even.
Yeah. Sorry, I am tired. I'm not bored. I'm just tired. It's been a long winter. Not hibernation. It's not even winter. What's today? 21st? Isn't this like the cusp or whatever? So this is the winter. I think it is.
Oh, Dad would know. He knows all that.
So it's from here on out. It'll start being, the sun will go down later.
Oh, getting up for daylight savings.
Well, gearing up for just the change of the seasons. But it has been cold. 20
degrees the other morning. I was like,
here's the thing. No, we're in the Nope. We're in the greater Charleston area, South Carolina. And so we're not equipped. I don't have 20-degree clothes. I don't have 20-degree coats. Like, it has been cold. The good thing is we could use the fireplace. It's gas, but...
Yeah, I have like an electric fireplace that I use.
I know you do.
That I got for Christmas from my mama.
But, so we were able to use the fireplace, which we use it like maybe 2 weeks out of a whole year, maybe. But it has been frigid.
Yeah, no snow.
Well, it won't probably snow. We've had snow a couple times.
The city shuts down if it snows, though.
A sprinkling.
Like everything. As soon as there's just one snowflake, it's like everything's closed.
I heard that I think today gets up to 60-something.
Oh, so it's kind of a little bit. I don't know.
But yesterday or day before, the high was 48 and the low was 28. And I was like, they're literally trying to kill all Southern people right now.
Like, what happened?
Like, we will die. At least in our other coastal Southern folk. Like, we will all be dead. Glendon Place, witches will. Happy Christmas. We talked about shark attacks and freezing to death.
Freezing.
The witches will. Glendon Place. And this was a restart because, of course, originally I had started, like, up here making my way.
Oh, yeah.
I got, like, here, and I was like, oh, holy cow. It didn't match up.
That's what I'm worried about with my ink circles.
So I bought this I buy a lot of my Pictures Plus at Rogue. It's like I know it's a weightlifting place, but Rogue Stitching. It's bad when you don't have your readers in and you're not sure if it's upside down or not. Yeah, Rogue Stitching. Picture This Plus Solar, which was made, I don't know if it was made for this pattern, but it's what's called for the pattern because they all have that burst. So you kind of line it up with the burst. And this time I learned my lesson and I'm starting in the middle.
I love it.
And the whole thing will be 310.
Beautiful.
So I added that because it's hard once you've done so much of a pattern to gear up for a repeat when you know you were the mistake. That's okay. Probably won't be the last.
Oh. My next one is Country Cottage Needleworks, and it is the Snow Village. So I'm working on snowflake stands specifically.
I have those too, but I haven't started.
These I got for Christmas from you.
I know.
A couple years ago. So there's a ton of different ones. Oh. Okay, I've got this package. Let's do that so I don't show any patterns. So we've got the Snow Village. Oh wait, it all says Snow Village, but just a whole little.
Yeah, because at the top it says like snowflake stand.
Oh, here we go.
That's okay.
Snowball stand, look at that. And then the center.
Maybe Santa was bringing us a better light.
We need like the Stitch Con setup where they had the big lights.
Please, Santa, do not buy me that.
Santa?
I don't have enough room, Santa.
He watches this.
I know he does, but don't. We're just kidding.
I'll send you the links.
I saw one on Amazon that almost looked like a flip phone.
Ooh.
That's what I mean. Don't.
No, I think you want those big lights. We
can
boom, boom, perfect.
Santa, unless you want to store this in your workshop.
We store it in my apartment.
No, we cannot. Then, okay, then we know who your husband is. Emma wants. I do not. I was thinking, I saw this one that's like a flip phone, but it sits on top of your phone.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
it has a bunch of little lights. I don't want a whole big shebang.
Setup.
I don't want a whole room for a shebang.
But I started this. This is a 14 count Ada. I'm not sure. Is this picture
French country? Nope. I bought it on 123, and I think it is French country.
It's pretty, but the only thing is I might have done it the wrong way. We'll see. Because I don't know if I'll have enough space.
I don't remember.
So we'll see. Because if not,
just start
this will just be ornaments.
Or just restart right here.
Do you think this will
No, it'll be, because I think it'll probably only take like this much.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll probably do that.
So I think that's what I would do.
That is what we'll
You don't want to keep working on it and then
have to
trust me.
Yeah.
And then be afraid that it's all went horribly wrong. So the next one, and this is a, I don't know if this is a dot.
Oh, I love that
But
bag.
I bought this on 123. And I love it. And I took this to StitchCon to start it, so I was very organized.
Woo woo.
You know, my StitchCon peeps have to think that's how I live my life. I am organized in every single thing else, but not
more organized than you too.
Haunted Halloween Fat Quarter Shop exclusive, and it's a freebie. And so this is just part of it, but I have printed all of the pieces. I didn't print the cover sheet for the final one. And this is on a, but I don't know what it is.
That is beautiful.
If I know me, it's a Picture This Plus. It's green. Oh, I could probably guess, but I won't.
Almost looks like a swamp monster green, like spooky.
See, to me, it looks almost like a Christmas green.
Oh.
But I thought it was a perfect color for that. So that's where I'm at. Not that far. But when I'm prepping for StitchCon, this is how I go. Yeah. Because everyone that knows me knows that's how I roll. You guys won't tell anybody. I have confidence.
Well, because we like to spend more time stitching than we do.
Oh, it's a fevered frenzy. I haven't stitched in like a week.
No, I need to stitch.
I've crocheted.
Like, I'm gonna stitch.
I'm telling you, Santa. Santa and new grandbabies.
Busy. So my last one is the Witchy Stitcher, the Spooky Summer. This was on our Patreon, which I just thought this was super cute, like the jack-o'-lantern pineapples and watermelon and all that. And then this, I'm not doing all the called for floss. I had to switch out some, like I didn't quite have the same color, but I'm not sure which is which. Oh, found a needle minder, look at that. Oh. And I'm doing this on this is Picture This Plus, 14 count Ada. I don't know the actual color though. This is one from you.
Yep, and I love it. It's almost the version of the Lugana that I can't figure out.
Which it's super cute. I thought it would be
because
fun
it is
for
pink,
this.
but does lead like it does have some orange in it. And I went all through their website, all through 123. If anyone knows or has an idea what that could be,
but I just really like it.
I can figure it out
more. But yeah, I thought doing it on a pink background would make it pop more than the gray. I love it on the gray, but I think this would be super cute.
So cute.
So that is the last for my
nice. This is my last one. So again, 25 each. I do have mine listed out in numbers. This is Mirabilia Shakespeare's Fairies.
Oh, those are beautiful.
And the Hygge Stitcher brought this out and posted it on her Instagram. And I told her it reminded me that I have the same thing. And I'm pretty sure I bought this at Candace Crossing. This is an Ada, and I think this is Nocturne by Picture This Plus. This was when I was really first starting to get back. And so you can tell where I did a page because see how...
That's so detailed though. That looks amazing.
So this is where I'm at. Oh, I hear Ruby.
Ruby too.
It's like, is it Ruby or is it the we're losing batteries?
Oh, it's a fire alarm.
You know.
She missed me yesterday.
I know. She spent the night with her Mimi.
Mimi, which she loves a Mimi sleepover.
So that's where I'm at. And I can't wait for them to call that. But yes, she did love a Mimi sleepover. I woke up this morning and I'm a long distance Mimi right now. And I wook up this morning and I was like, it's so strange to wake up missing someone you've never met yet.
Oh,
but I was thinking about him first thing.
so sweet.
So that's super exciting for us. We've had a lot going on, but all wonderful, wonderful things. So, but we are into the end of our WIPGO. And again, we will be back next week with 12 by 12, 24 and 24. And I am going to leave the link below for Jessie Marie Does Stuff. She also has an Instagram, but I think it's Jessie Does Stuff on Instagram. But her YouTube is where you'll find everything about WIPGO. And in her video, she also gives you information about her Facebook WIPGO page, which I am also a member of that.
I need to join that.
Yeah. And so everyone has a lot of good ideas. We're just going to do it more straight down the line. It's our first year WIPGO, so we don't need anything new. Like, let's just do it straight as it was written.
Might as well.
So,
this is my little...
This is Emma's first
sewing project. Sewing is a lot more difficult than I expected it to be.
I think it's easier.
And I knew, because I had to, my sewing machine, I think it's a Brother brand. So I made a little bookmark, but I had to go through all the videos probably for like an hour just to get it set up and to thread the little spool that goes in the bottom. And when I thread the spool, I knew I messed it up, but put it in there anyway. So like when I got to the end of this, it just wasn't, my machine wasn't working, and I got frustrated and just Gorilla Glued this corner. But
she knows how to finish it.
Oh yeah, I know how to finish it now, but it still works as a little bookmark. Bless you.
Why am I sneezing?
But yeah, so it was my first. I literally, it was just to kind of figure out how to use the machine. It's a lot more difficult. I have a lot more respect for,
like I said, my first project ever was a little jumper that I made for Emma. And then I was like, I'm buying clothes. This is a lot. But again, it's because it was my first. And so just like you think this is difficult, it gets easier as you do it. So I have made like some little Christmas, like trick-or-treat bags. Yeah. For the girls.
I'm going to,
that kind of stuff. But it turned out as it was supposed to, Emma. And she used little squares.
I did the little interfacing or whatever that you iron onto it.
I'm super proud of you.
So I'm going to work today to kind of re-spool my little spools that go in the bottom.
She could also buy bobbins that were already bobbinated.
That's true.
So you don't have to go through the struggle.
Because I knew I messed it up when because you have to click on it and it goes, and it went above the bobbin, and I just shoved it back in. Like, it'll be fine.
Well, you should have a lock on the top. Did you have a lock for your thread?
I'm not sure.
I feel like you should have brought this to your mother's house.
I do. Well, there's also a little sewing class that they do.
I think that would be good. You've always learned really well when you're
I just learn better when someone's there to be like, this isn't right, or this is right, or do this, or here's how you can fix that, because it was a struggle. But I said something, so
I'm so proud of you.
Started.
Don't bring your Sprite; they'll kick you out.
No, definitely not.
Joanne's used to have some classes. Our Joanne's does. At least prior to Christmas, they did. They had a little list. I'm not sure, because you know they have that room in the back by the crochet.
Oh yeah. See, I remember when Michaels did their little craft classes. Those were fun.
Yep. But we're gonna go because we are gonna get ready for Christmas. I told Emma this morning. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I need to finish doing this and this, and then I think I want to paint the bathroom." She was like, "You want to what?"
I'm like, "What are we doing?"
I was like, "It's gonna be fast, Emma. It won't take us long.
I can paint it.
We can knock it right out."
Yep.
So, but we hope you guys have a wonderful, very Merry Christmas, and we will see you guys after the holiday.